What is the most efficient way to loop through data frames with pandas? I want to perform my own complex operations on financial data in data frames in a sequential manner. For example, I am using the following MSFT CSV file taken from Yahoo Finance. I then do the following. Is that the most efficient way? Given the focus on speed in pandas, I would assume there must be some special function to iterate through the values in a manner that one also retrieves the index, possibly through a generator to be memory efficient? df.iteritems unfortunately only iterates column by column.
The newest versions of pandas now include a built-in function for iterating over rows. Or, if you want it faster, use it to tuples. But, Unyubu's suggestion to use NumPy functions to avoid iterating over rows will produce the fastest code.
Pandas is based on NumPy arrays. The key to speed with NumPy arrays is to perform your operations on the whole array at once, never row by row or item by item. For example, if close is a 1D array, and you want the day-over-day % change. This computes the entire array of % changes as one statement, instead of. So try to avoid the Python loop for I, row and enumerate ... entirely, and think about how to perform your calculations with operations on the entire array, or data frame, as a whole, rather than row by row.
Like what has been mentioned before, pandas object is most efficient when process the whole array at once. However, for those who really need to loop through a pandas data frame to perform something, like me, I found at least 3 ways to do it. I have done a short test to see which one of the 3 is the least time consuming. Result? This is probably not the best way to measure the time consumption, but it's quick for me. Here are some pros and cons. Iteros, return index and row items in separate variables, but significantly slower. Itertuples, faster than. Iteros, but return index together with row items. Ir0, is the index, zip, quickest, but no access to index of the row. Edit November 10, 2020. For what it is worth, here is an updated benchmark with some other alternatives. Perf with MacBook Pro 2,4 GHz Intel Core i9 8 cores 32 Go 2667 MHz DDR4.
You can loop through the rows by transposing and then calling iteritems. I am not certain about efficiency in that case. To get the best possible performance in an iterative algorithm, you might want to explore writing it in Python, so you could do something like I would recommend writing the algorithm in pure Python first, make sure it works and see how fast it is. If it's not fast enough, convert things to Python like this with minimal work to get something that's about as fast as hand-coded C++.
If you want to see more